But yes, one of my favorite things about conference is just seeing real people, and hearing their stories and knowing that they're just like we are and they've had the same struggles that we have. The only difference in them standing on stage and us is that they not that us not the are getting to that point is not giving up when we hear the no, because believe me, I know it's discouraging. I know it hurts your heart to hear no, or people, turn you down. And some people are just plain out rude. I'm just going to say it. Some people just say mean things. And what we have to realize is that that is not on us. That is something that they're dealing with, either a mindset, a bad day, a negative naysayer, whatever. But if you feel like you're taking the right steps and you continue going, listen, you're not going to fail unless you quit. And I am so proof of that. So proof, because I was the least likely candidate to be here. Okay. So yes, Joyce, thank you so much. And I tell you what got my heart, one of the biggest, in our team time, when Lindsay talked about her story and how she just had people, I don't want to say beating her down. I mean, that kind of was exactly the case, but she had zero self-confidence. And she felt like nobody believed in her. She didn't believe in her. She didn't believe in herself. And she just tried Pampered Chef for the heck of trying it out. And it has changed her confidence. And to me, that's what it's all about. Excuse me. Okay, so let's see who had their hand up next. Carrie.
So attending virtually, P.S. I will be there next year. I'm asking off tonight when I go to work. I think, like for me, I started when the anniversary was the 40th anniversary. I didn't put my all into it. Last year's conference really kind of gave me the boost. I kind of built from there. This year's conference, I mean, I've watched almost all the teach me's and I still have to do the reach outs, but I'm just overwhelmed with the amount of information, hearing other people, talking to people, seeing all the new designs, seeing what I accomplished last month. And, I just overall, overwhelmed, but enthused, with my first recruit and conference all at the same time. So
yeah, awesome.
But yeah,
congratulations.
And I have not done a live yet, to be quite honest. I still don't really know how, but I have done more videos. And I started that last week of, as I was just telling the lady I was talking to, I started doing air fryer videos with like frozen foods, like snack foods, and showing the fact that I can cook them less time. They turn out crispy and I don't have to heat up my entire house when it's 100 degrees outside. So, and I've got all kinds of people, thumbs up, loving it, asking questions. So
awesome.
I've already sold one.
Very good. Very good. So in the sake of time, so we can get all of our info in, I'm going to have two more people share. And I think Cook with Amy was the next one that had her hand up. So if you just have a quick minute to share with us what you got from conference.
I attended conference last year, but unfortunately I had friends from out of town, so I didn't get to, I forgot after conference ended, I forgot about the whole month that I could go back in. So this time I watched them and I learned so much. And my daughter's boyfriend showed me how I could record them so that later, because I get all pumped up after conference and then things get just like, ugh. And then I'm like, oh, forget it. Well, now I can just go back and watch it like it's brand new all over again and just stay in that moment.
Awesome.
So I'm hoping that helps me this year get back to where I used to be when I started.
Awesome.
Because I was doing really good when I started, and then I just like, meh. So
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we lose that excitement, and so that's why
Mhm.
that's why these conferences and virtual meetings are so important, because it kind of re-energizes us. So Amy, if you will share maybe on the org page how you record those, that would be nice for people.
okay.
And then one more, let's see, Susan?
Yes, I had a ball for one thing, and so proud of everybody and you. But anyway, what I took away mostly is the fact that I can use Consultants Corner better and be a better host coaching.
Awesome. What was maybe one tip on host coaching that you learned?
One is be persistent.
Okay, so what do you mean by that?
Keep going back, and if they don't answer, keep asking if they saw the message,
Mhm.
that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't think of everything right now.
Listen, I don't know about
I
you,
have
but
to
I
go
have
back
pages
through my
and
notes.
Yes. So this is going to be my one tip for everybody, whether you attended conference or you you hear about things that happen in conference. I want you to find 3 things out of all the things that you learn and that are the most important, that will impact your business the most, and write them down. Maybe put them on a sticky note, put them on your background of your computer, your workstation, whatever. 3 things that will impact your business the most when you implement them. Because we learned lots of info. We got lots of feelings. We heard lots of things. Don't let that expire. Don't forget that excitement and forget to implement it, because there's just too much there. There's too much great stuff. So what I'm going to ask is that I'm going to put a post up on our team page for you to share your biggest takeaway from conference. What is one thing that you're going to implement in your business and be intentional about? So one of the things that I learned and that I want to work harder on is helping new consultants get a stronger start out of their business, not just qualify in 30 days, but go beyond, selling 2,500, 5,000. Like, how can I help them have a stronger start in their first 30, 60, and 90 days? So that's my thing. And so I would love to hear what your takeaway is. So I'll put a post up in the org page. You can comment on that. We might have some time at the end or later in this call for those other ones that had their hands up to share in a little bit. Again, I just don't want to run out of time because there's a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stuff I want to share with you. Okay, so first of all, let me screen share. And has anybody been on Consultants Corner this evening? Oh my goodness.
I have, and I noticed the big changes on it already.
I have. It's great.
Oh my gosh, this is what we've been waiting on. So as a national,
Yes, I
with-
love it.
yes, as a national with the company, we get to meet with the home office and give them feedback, things that we think would be more helpful for you and for our businesses. And this, my friends, is one of the things we ask the home office to do, is to put a bigger screenshot in front of us of all the things that we're working towards. Now, no, this is just the beginning. Okay, this is going to continuously add and grow and be better all the time. But this is what we're looking at. Okay, now I've already reached my goals. Well, the goal that they have up here, like the monthly sales offer. Now, every single month, it will tell you what you can earn. Can I get a whoop whoop? oh my gosh. And it will tell you how far away you are from earning it. So I've sold my 1,000. So it says I've reached my goal. But if you've sold 500, it'll have you the halfway mark here. And it'll tell you you are $500 away from earning the monthly sales offer. And then it's so easy to find. You can click on learn more, and then it comes right up with all the details and all the fine print and everything. How can I earn it? What does it look like? What was last month's, right? So it's going to start having all that there for you. Even has a place where you can get the image. So when you earn it, you want to throw the image up in our team chat and say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I earned this month's incentive, right? Whatever that looks like for you. Now, hopefully, as directors, we try our very best to try to do that for you all. Sometimes we get crazy busy and that doesn't happen, but those images are there. Now, it's also, as my thing resets, it also is going to give you your month in a snapshot. It'll show you your total sales so far for this month. It has the unsubmitted sales. It's going to tell if you have a team, it'll give you your team sales. But this is what I love. It tells you your commission rate, and it will tell you also how far you are away from earning the next commission level. Again, I wish I could show you what that looks like, but I've hit the max commission. So it's showing here, congrats, you've reached the maximum commission increase for your monthly sales. But it will show you the next level and the next level. And then look at this, friends, up here in the corner, booking tips. What? So, Jennifer, I don't have any bookings on my calendar. What can I do? I can click on this little thing right here, and it'll bring up booking tips. Again, my computer's slow, so all right, look at this. It gives you all these ideas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it's printable, it's downloadable, it's got all the things. Now, Dash, we want to work harder on our business. We are always a student of the business. The more you know, the more you grow. Use Dash, utilize it. You want to learn about products so you can have higher sales? Learn about them here in Dash. There's so much info there. Honestly, you could do Dash every single day for a month and still learn new stuff. It has table stuff. Here are monthly offers. How easy is it to get to the monthly specials? Let's look at these real quick too, because we've got some great stuff in store. All right, so it's bringing you to marketing imagery. And who knows about the summer sale, right? There are special products that are on sale for 20% off this month only. People love stuff on sale. Anybody ever go to the store and go to the clearance section? Me. It does not matter. It will never matter how much money I have in my bank account. I am still going to shop in the sales section. Okay? People love a sale. So they do have these items 20% off this month only. And many of these items, I believe all these items on this list are going to be discontinued. So it is a while supplies last sale. If you want to share this, you want to put it on your shows, you click the download button. And then once you hit download, it's going to come up. I'll just share this because some people don't. There's some new people on the call. They may not know how to do this. So you pick whichever image you want, you click download. Then mine, I have a Mac, it comes down to the bottom bar. And if I click on it, it will bring it up. Oh, that's a PDF. So that I can save. But then there also is, here's a post. So if we want to download the post, that PDF you can print off if you send out, if you mail out host show packets or whatever, then you can do it that way. We're going to download this post. And then here it will automatically save it into my downloads, but I would just put July sale items, and then I change it either to my desktop or I put it in a special folder, whatever. I have a most used folder that changes every month. So it's the things that are relevant for that month I put in my most used folder. So however you want to do that, and then you just save it. All right, so that is going on this month. We also have the July specials. It's actually a 2 for a month, and I'm excited about this because there are 2 specials for our guests this month. $80, they get the free paring knife set. Only $20 more. When they spend only $20 more, they get both the paring knife set and the quick stir pitcher as free gifts. That is $39 in free gifts when they spend $100. What? That's phenomenal. That is phenomenal. We don't have specials like that every day. And then when they spend $150, they get both of these gifts and free shipping. So it should be easier now than ever to up your order amount. When you see somebody that spent $80, send them a message. Hey, Carol, I don't know if you realized, but when you spend $20 more, you're going to get a free quick stir pitcher that is valued at $27, right? I do believe it's $27. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Let me look this up real quick. $27, right? You spend $20 more, they give you a $27 item for free. That's a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. And that's $20 extra on your sales. Okay. The host bonus for this month, hosts can pick anything in the catalog for 60% off. And then there also is a $25 product bonus. So at the $200 level, instead of getting 0 in free, they're now going to get $25 for free. And then it bumps it extra $25 on every sales level. So that's cool. So instead of us having to pay to upgrade your prize to book a show, we can just use what Pampered Chef's already given us. So no need for you to take extra money out of your pocket to get bookings. Just use that $25 product of your choice when you book your own show. Okay, and then so excited about this. Our kits are on sale. On sale, friends, $40 off. Again, people love a good sale. So no matter what kit they get, it's going to be $40 off, and they can still use their kit credit. So if I have a kit that if I have a host that earned $50 in kit credit, they can get this deluxe kit for $69, right? If they wanted the smaller kit, they could use $25 of their free stuff and pay $14 for this small kit. And then keep the other stuff. They don't have to use the whole kit credit. They could use $50 kit credit, but then they're out $11, so no need to do that. And then just like before, no matter what kit they choose, when they sell $12.50 in their first 30 days, they are getting the multi-cooker for free. That's $229 right there. I mean, phenomenal. Pampered Chef is really laying everything out for us to have a good month. All right, so I want to go back here. Leah, is there anything you wanted to add that I may have missed so far?
We were going to chat about the connection with Project Broadcast coming up.
Yep. Let me show them this real quick, and then I'm gonna have you talk about that.
Okay.
Another thing, you all, this is something that I do not utilize enough, the stir. We get an email I think it's every week. Is it every week or every month? I can't even remember because I get emails for NEDs and execs and whatever. So we get an email that gives us a little overview of what's going on. But if you click in the STIR, there is so much information in there, y'all. It's hard for me to hear somebody say, I can't do this business when it's all here. Everything you need to know is here at your fingertips. Now, sometimes you just don't know how to get to it because there's so much info, but I love that Pampered Chef's putting it all right there for us. So take a look at all the things that Pampered Chef has just announced at conference. All the resources and all the info is here. Here's dates to know about National Conference. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. The monthly focus, July, it's giving you all kinds of booking, recruiting, and selling info for this month, how to have a successful month. It tells you more about table. It gives you dash updates. It has all the things. But what I'm really excited about is now that conference here, you can click on here and it'll give you all the details. It'll lay everything out for you. It'll have, it'll show you the new products. It'll show you the retired products. It tells you about the kits. We're going to talk about this in a minute. It tells you everything that's laid out for you. So I just can't even be more excited about this. Like the home office is working on our behalf so hard. Oh, and then the free for all. So for those of you that earn the free for all, click on here. You get to see what you have earned. If you're a director, you know, directors get a second set of products for free. When you promote to director, they're automatically going to send that to your door. BT Dubs, anybody that's on track or wants to promote to director, make sure you're hitting me up or your director, and we have a new program that's going to be coming up for you. So all the things, okay? Now, I will tell you, do not get too far into this. We are going to have a couple new things, but make sure your July is where you need it to be before you start focusing heavy on the fall stuff, okay? I know all the new products are exciting. I know we want to shout it from the rooftops and tell everybody and their brother. But if you do that, everybody's going to hold off buying and booking and selling until the fall. So don't do it. Don't, hold your horses just a little bit. Look at the information so you know that it's there, you know what's coming, but make sure you're focusing on July and August as well. Okay, Miss Leah, it's over to you, my friend.
All righty. Am I able to screen share? Let's
Yep,
see.
let me turn mine off and then I'm going to find you on this list. Okay. Oh, one other thing while I'm looking for Leah on here. Make sure your name is on, like, don't be iPhone or whatever. Make sure we have your name because we're doing a drawing here in a little bit for being on the call. And we want to make sure we're giving it to the right person, not just iPhone.
That's right.
I got an iPhone. So does that mean I'm the winner? Where are you, Leah? Holy
So while we're waiting on her to find me, I would love for our spotlight consultant to chat with us for just a second on, she did attend conference, and I would like her to share her perspective and what she really got out of it. Now, the spotlight consultant is Diana Cooper. She has been a director and Life Challenges and Changes, did not stay a director, but she's been doing steady business and working along. But I wanted Diana to tell you what she got from it.
All right. So what I got from it was a lot of enthusiasm, first off, because even though, a lot of those things I knew because of all of these awesome calls. Thank you, Leah. And thank you, Jennifer, for all the calls every week. It was awesome to hear them in person, have them reinforced, and be with thousands of other people who were also really pumped up about Pampered Chef, because that helped me to come home with kind of a spring in my step and ready to just relaunch myself again, trying to possibly become a director again. And one of the things that I thought was absolutely amazing that I didn't even realize was on there. So, every party, I have a post in there that says, oh, create your wish list so I can help you, find what products would work for you. And then we can check it over again. So I have all of these pages of wish lists when I go to like look at the reports and tracking page, and there's one that says wish lists. And I'm like, I don't really know what to do with that. You know, I have a million wish lists, but I would have to like click on and open every single one. I don't really know what I should do with all this. So at conference, I can't remember who was presenting. I can't remember the name of the class. So if you stumble on it, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, this is important stuff though, tune in. Under reports and tracking in Consultants Corner, there is an option that says master wish list. And in there, you can type in like the name of a product or a category of a product, or you can do like the item number. And it will search every single wish list that anyone has submitted on your website. And it will give you a list with all their names and all their contact information and the items that came up that matched your search criteria, so that way you can contact them. So what I did was I came home and I have this list, and I typed in and I selected sale items, because, you know, like there's a summer sunset sale. So like anything that they had chosen that was on the summer sunset sale will show up on this list. And so that way, and then I wrote down the prices of the lower price, because then I can do my messages easier. And then, all I have to do is just go down this list and say, oh my gosh, I was just looking at your wish list and I just noticed that this thing that you wanted is on sale. And wouldn't you just love to get that this month? You know, I can get you an even better discount if you host, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, that was like this mind-blowing moment. And then I can do it every month. So every month when there's a host thing, like when they do like the stainless steel nonstick pans, I can put in stainless steel and then see who has those on their wish list. And then I can say, hey, oh my gosh, we have this amazing special on exactly what it is that you said you wanted. Would you like to host? So that's a big thing that I really want to use. It would be really easy now that I know that tool is there. It's just been waiting for me all the time.
I love that. Yes. Use your wish list. That can get you extra bookings if you're struggling. It can get you extra sales if you've got a party or a mystery host or a shared rewards party going. Reach out to those people. I also printed out a list. I know that on one of the other calls, I think I shared with everybody with going on that master list. If you enter in the Rock Crock, we all know that the slow cooker stand is being discontinued. So reach out to those people that have Rock Crocks that may want that slow cooker stand before it's gone, and get that on them as well. So thank you, Diana.
You're
So you guys,
welcome.
I really love from conference that as leaders, we get to see so many people, including myself, get re-inspired, get that light fired back up again. It really is, you know, we start getting through the summer months and we kind of get worn out. And then being in person conference or virtual, it's like no other. You really build that connection. You can feel the speakers that talk to you. And I love seeing it reconnect, like Diana said, that it re-sparked her fire to want to re-promote. So you get some exciting things from that. So I want to share with you guys, I saved pictures in my messenger here, so I would not have to search forever for things. But the first thing I wanted to share with you guys, that's something fun. Those of you that know what Project Broadcast is, Project Broadcast is a texting service that allows you to send out mass texts to your customers and clients. It makes it easier to do follow-ups, easier to stay in contact with your teams, easier to reach out for some big promotion you might be doing for all your customers and guests. And Project Broadcast is a paid program, so not everybody is using it. However, Pampered Chef just announced that they are going to be adding Project Broadcast as one of our Pampered perks. Now, not all the details have been released yet. I'm assuming they're still in finalizing their negotiations, but it will have something to do with Table as well. They're connecting with Table, so I believe they may have something to offer for maybe coaching or messages for our table parties. So that's really exciting, because I don't know if that means we're going to get a discount on Project Broadcast or what that may mean. We're fingers crossed. But that is super big news to me. So I don't know about y'all. You can shout out if you're a Project Broadcast user in the chat. We did talk about the $39 kits. whoop, whoop. I don't know about you, but I spent $39 going to McDonald's with my family. And there is going to be a ton of people that want to jump on board and do more through that with $39. I want to mention, where is it at? If I can find it. Let me just find this one. So raise your hand in the chat or shout out me if you have been a new consultant starting January of this year. Tell me if you are a new consultant in January. Just say me, I'm a new consultant, something. So Pampered Chef realizes that we've had some struggle months, we've had some struggle times, things have been nuts, and they really want to inspire new consultants to do more with their business. They want to have the perks available to new consultants, like go on our trips with us. So if you join between January 1st and June 30th, you are going to get double sales and recruiting points from July 1st through September 30th. So 3 months, 90 days worth of double sales points and double recruiting points. That means if you recruit, you can get 6,000 points towards our trip. If you have $1,000 month, that means you're going to get 2,000 points that month towards the trip this year. So I am hoping and hoping to see many of you on our trips this year. And that is, the big trip is Cancun. And what's the other one? Is the other one California?
Yeah, California, La Quinta, California, I believe.
Yep, California. So we want you to go on vacation in style this year. So new consultants that just joined since January, jump on these months. Start grabbing those bookings, start reaching out and chatting with people about this $39 special. And when you jump on board this $39 special, you guys get to also score something fun this month. If I can find it here. I thought I had it all organized and I have screenshots galore. So this may not be the greatest picture because there is one in marketing imagery now, but when you recruit and you add a new team member and you get them to qualify in their first 30 days, if you get them to join by the end of July and they qualify in 30 days, you get to pick some logo piece. So you'll have a selection of logo wear that you get to choose as a reward called Wear the Win in July only. So that is called Getting Spoiled. So we have a big campaign on rocking that out, and we want everyone to pick one of these fun, fabulous things. If you are a gentleman, there is a selection for you as well. I think it's a hoodie, long sleeve shirt for the men. So we're not leaving you out either. And then while I see it here, I want to tell you guys, go ahead and mark your calendar. I know some of you were just talking about marking your calendar. It is back in Chicago where we were just at, July 19th through the 22nd. It is the end of July now, which is typically when they hold it most of the time anyways. But so mark your calendar, start making plans, put $20 aside every month or whatever you can so that the expense doesn't catch up with you, and save your PC bucks, because PC bucks can pay for your conference fee. And then the cash you save can pay for your hotel and other expenses. But we would love to see us grow even more in 2023. And then the last thing I think I had was, so like Jennifer said, the new products actually come out for us to see in marketing in August 1st. I think I saw something today that said August 1st. New products will be released. You will be able to buy them at 50% off as sample section. But keep in mind, if you want something from this season, you need to jump on it and get it while you can, because those will change out to the new fall products and you won't be able to get those at 50% off anymore. But so the free for all is listed. So if you just have to know what you earned at every level, the free for all is up in marketing imagery as well. And then as well as the director box sample is up also. So you guys can find out those products and take a peek. There is a video. If you go to, there's a video that was put out. I don't know if I can play it. I'm not going to play it now, but it was from, I think it's in the PC conference. It may have been in the email. Oh, it's in Pampered Chef Consultant Scoop. So if you go into the Pampered Chef Consultant Scoop, you'll find this post if it comes up. And there is a video that kind of flashes through the new products and all of the announcements that were made at conference as well. So there's a video. And we do have, and I'm just going to briefly mention this because we do want to focus on July. We do want July to be huge, but we do have some, I'm going to stop sharing so I don't look at that. So we do have some new kit specials, new bundles that are going to be coming out August 1st. So we'll talk about those probably next month or some other time as far as timing, but there will be new catalogs that are going to look amazing, new stuff for new consultants. They will get a new catalog for giving them tips to success. There will be the new season's best is phenomenal, you guys, phenomenal. So excited about the recipes in the season's best this season. And then we'll talk more later about the upcoming change of kits and host specials later. What else do you have? Well, I do want to ask, Doreen Rude is on here. She's on Karen Yalch's organization, and she reached out to me today after conference, and I asked her if she minded sharing what it felt to her to be at conference. And now I'll kind of spoil her story a little bit. She was ready to quit a few weeks ago, but she had already registered for conference. So she decided to give it till conference. So Doreen, could you just say a minute of what you got from conference and why?
Sure. And as they say, when you do a video, you don't want to have a background, but it's a mess. I really was ready to leave. I'd had some medical issues and then family issues, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. And then I figured this is the first time I could see my family in over 3 years since my brother's passing. And I thought, okay, that's the reason I'm going. And then I got there, and because I don't know if you caught on, but I'm kind of reclusive. I don't like the big, like when we had to stand in the aisle, I stood by myself. And then I found myself within 5 minutes getting caught up in it. And not just caught up in it, but I think what really hit me is people come up to you and say, thank you for being here. I mean, and you know, like Love Carpenter, and I think Jennifer, you might have done it. And meant it. And I've been in other direct sales, and it hasn't been meant. I can tell the difference. I've worked in special ed for so long that I can tell the difference. But it just made me feel, you know, I can do this too. You know, and again, like they all said, is your family isn't behind you. I've been put down so much in one way, but I just had a feeling that, yeah, this is my time. That's why I reached out to Leah. And I mean, I was hesitant to doing it. I was like, if I didn't do it, because I've done things before, so yeah, I'm going to go for this, I'm going to do that, and then it'll fall through. But I have a feeling I have never had such training opportunities as I've had with Pampered Chef. And it's just amazing.
Well, we love you and we love it. And I see tons of you that I got to hug in conference. And I was so glad that it's in person. I know some of us caught colds or who knows what else it could be from conference. But guess what? My opinion, it was so worth it. It was so worth celebrating. You guys, you are a founding member of a national organization. Give Jennifer a big shout out, you guys. Whoop, whoop. It is huge to be a founding member.
Yay!
All right, Jennifer, what else do you have, ma'am?
I mean, we pretty much covered it all. Who else had something else they wanted to share, like a good takeaway? Okay, Carol. Carol's had her hand up the whole time, patiently waiting.
A couple of things I wanted to say. I was talking to my daughter-in-law and son's neighbor, and I said something like, yeah, I've been in Chicago. I was babysitting my granddaughter today, and he goes, hey, you all were on ESPN. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, the women's basketball or whatever it was tournament. They were saying how Pampered Chef took over the arena, so they had to go somewhere else for the first day. I thought that was awesome, but I thought that was so cool. But I did want to say, like, just being there, I'm telling you, if you missed it and can go next year, if it wasn't for Donna Casino on my team, I would have never went, because we were going to do like a group of us virtual. And I had 3 girls that are active on my team that were there with me, and I got to walk the stage as a new director. And it is just so, it's such a high. It is such a high meeting Jennifer and Love and Leah. I said, I finally got to meet Leah. I was so disappointed Stacy couldn't make it. It's like you guys are celebrities. I'll be honest with you. Like, you are our mentors. I'm telling you, I want to be Jennifer on that stage, you know. That's what I want to do. And I just want to say how grateful I am for this whole team for reaching out. It was so great meeting everyone there. And Joyce, I know who you are now. It's Susan and Diana. So cool to see your faces on here, and Miriam. I just enjoyed it so much. So take that little pouch you're given saying conference stash and start stashing your money in it for next year.
Yes, it is so worth the investment. And, you know, we do learn a ton of stuff. I mean, pages of notes, but just like Carol said,
Yes.
my biggest takeaway is meeting everyone in person. Because we see, like, I feel like I know Carol, but I've never hugged her neck until just last week. Like, that to
Right.
me is priceless. It's
Yes.
it's the community and the people that go on stage. And, you know, we kind of idolize them because we're like, they have these amazing businesses and they are like celebrities to us. But then you talk to them and they're just like us. They hug you and they share and they don't, I mean, I don't even have enough words if you can imagine. I mean, not
That's
having the
you
words.
now. Jennifer, that's you now. You are the celebrity on stage.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
you now.
I just feel like a regular gal, but I'll tell you what, I did feel like I had some paparazzi. Like, people would stop me. I was with my family eating lunch one day, and this lady came over and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to interrupt you." And she, you know, introduced herself, and then she left, and then she came back and she's like, "I'm sorry, but I just had to ask you, can you give me one tip?" And I'm like, "Sure." And my family's like, "What?"
I
Like,
met that woman. I met that woman and she told me how she was so impressed that your family wasn't upset and that you took the time to answer her question.
They weren't upset.
Yep.
They were just, I don't think they never got it, right? Because they're not in the Pampered Chef world. So they don't know like the promotions and the hierarchy and who our celebrities are and all. Like, I'm just mom, okay? I'm just bossy wife, mom, whatever. And then they saw me in a whole new light of like, holy cow, mom might be pretty good at this. You know, it was just crazy. I don't even know what to say. But they had my face plastered on the side of the dang arena. Like, what is that? How often does that happen?
Big stuff.
Big stuff, yeah. Okay, who else wanted to share? Jessica has her hand up.
Sorry, I look like I've been beat up and dragged through the mud. The flight did not like my vertigo, did not like the flight. So I've been literally in the bed for 2 days because every time I get up, I get drunk and hit walls and stuff. But I'm gonna talk on just the fact that going in person, because I did virtual last year because that was all that was available. And I did the going in person to this time. And let me tell you, it is way out of my comfort zone. Y'all know my story. I mean, I don't do very well with social interaction. And I apologize if the ones that came and I didn't get a chance to talk to you. And it's not because I didn't want to. It's just I get very overwhelmed very easily. So I apologize. But know that it's just a total different thing. So if you get the opportunity to go in person next year, do it. It's 9-day difference from virtual to in person. Just being able to see other people, not only in our organization, but in Love's organization and Jennifer Henderson's organization and other organizations that are right there with you and sharing ideas with you. That was amazing. Not only getting to walk across the stage twice was amazing, but and I'm surprised that I did it without even, I just kept telling myself I'm not walking out in front of 4 million I felt like it was 4 million people, but 4,000 people. But you know, it's just amazing that the atmosphere, just, you know, the DJ and all that, just being in person is amazing. So that's what I wanted to y'all take out of that. If you have the opportunity to do it live next year, do it. You won't regret it. It's worth saving money now. and do it. Like just the girl time you get in the room that you're rooming with, that, the girl time you get when y'all go out to eat. I mean, let me tell you, I've never ate dinner so late in my life that I did at conference. I mean, y'all were probably on your third dream here on the East Coast at 12:30, and it's 11:30 in Chicago, and I'm sitting down eating dinner. So like it's just amazing. So yeah, like all the classes, yeah, all the executives and all the NEDs and, Andrew and Navina and all them, they're just so willing to like take a face or selfie with you and all that. It's like, they're just people. I know we all get starstruck, but it's well worth it to go. So.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else? Anybody else have anything to add? I'm excited to hear more about like the virtual attendees. How did you like it? How did you like the format, the accessibility? Oh, and by the way, y'all give Wendy some props for that fabulous video she put together of our team. Wendy, I loved it. Yay. Yep. So what was your all's thoughts on virtual conference?
Can I jump in first?
Yeah.
I thought it was so much better than last year. I know we didn't get to see the sessions live, and at first I was like, well, that's going to stink, and that's not what I wanted. Not, but watching them just an hour or two behind was phenomenal. There was no buffering on my sessions on this end, and y'all last year when they tried it, there was a lot of kinks because it was the first time and we were getting kicked out, and then your people.
I can't hear her.
Where'd you go, Wendy? We lost you.
Yeah, your voice went away.
Still. We heard you at first and then it just disappeared.
I think, got it now?
Yep. Now
Okay.
we hear you.
It was just a lot better this year. It was a lot smoother. And for me, I have huge trouble. Turn this off, babe, so it'll quit. With paying attention and staying in the moment and taking my notes. And I take notes so fast and I'm trying to get all the things and don't want to miss. So for me, being virtual and I could pause it, finish my note, finish my thought, and then continue. Oh, priceless, just priceless. And it, if Sam needed me and he had to ring the bell and go out, I didn't miss anything. I could come back and catch right up. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like we got way more than our money's worth. I am still got a couple to watch because we were on the road that last day traveling back from out of state, but just 10,000 times better. Now, maybe somebody that this was their first time and new may have a different perspective. We just loved it and it was great.
That's awesome. Yep. And the playbacks are going to be available to those, even the people that were there live or attended virtually, they're going to be there the whole month. So you could rewatch them over and over again, rewind, pause, whatever.
And just one side note, if you could find out, Jennifer, how to get me to be that camera person in the front of the stage for next year,
right?
Then I don't have to worry about getting admitted. I watched that guy work and I was like, his flash is too distracting. And then his head was in all the videos.
I was like, dude.
Better. I was like, I could do better. I need to be the photographer.
All right, Diana. You're muted.
Okay.
There you go.
I know. I had to find my button. Okay. So I did have a little bit different experience than Wendy. I actually was going the whole time I was going, this is buffering so much on the live session. It did on my end that I kept going, I am not going to do this unless I can go live. And you know what? 5 minutes later, my name's announced. That's when I was getting frustrated. Anyway, but the ones that I was able, when it wasn't buffering, I really enjoyed it because they really the excitement was there. And I think one of the things that I have always felt was very unique about our team, and honestly, the only reason that I really stuck around is because I love this group of people. You're encouraging, you're faithful, you make this not about just selling people stuff. And I love that because my job, my work is with kids who have autism. That's what I do. That's what I feel my calling is. That's what I've done. This for me is fun and enjoyable, and something that is just not so heavy on my brain all the time. And I saw that throughout the rest of the people, and it made me want to continue to be a part of it.
Oh, that's awesome. I was looking at the conference Facebook page, and it's somebody I don't even know, it's not on our team, but they were saying how grateful they are that so many of us bring God into our business, and how the company does not filter that, because there are so many companies that would never allow us to praise God on stage. And I would never want to work for a company that wouldn't allow that. And not only myself, but both of the other two speakers that are retiring gave their glory to God. And, how many companies allow you to do that these days? And it is so much more than a food shopper or a pot and a pan, and you just feel that at conference. And, even sometimes unspoken, you just feel that presence there. And so I agree with you 1,000%. I could not love this company, the people more. Every time I go to conference, it just renews my gratitude. So thank you so much for sharing. Who else? Who else has their hand up?
I think we have Lucretia and Jeannie left.
Okay, Lucretia, let's see what you had to say, ma'am.
Hey, can you hear me now? Okay. I am on Karen Yelch's team, but Leah is my upline senior, and she will tell you that I was about to quit and decided to pay for a virtual conference, and I'm glad I did because it really gave me some more things and a boost on how to do some things that I was struggling with. So I just really appreciate it, and I do appreciate the fact that we can shine God's light through this business, and especially this group, because I think it's every Monday night when we're on here, somebody like you or Jennifer or Leah or somebody always brings up how thankful they are to God that they have this outlet to come to, whether it's, how much it helps with extra money or just being here. I believe one of the ladies, and I can't remember her name, she likes to be here because of the fact that we are family to her, and it gives her that outlet. I don't remember her name, but I know she was on here one Monday night and was talking about that and why she stayed. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say is I just am so grateful and thankful, and I'm glad I stayed.
Oh, we're so glad you stayed too. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. All right, one more, Miss Jeannie.
I was there. It's an addict named Jeannie. Lord have mercy. I forgot what meeting I was in. For those of you that don't know, I'm in recovery. I will have 21 years September 1st. So anyway, the virtual conference for me, I had a lot of mixed emotions because I registered for live, then I wasn't able to go. And it was I was real bitter about it for a minute. And then it was you know what? Because I couldn't allow that to keep me from getting what I was supposed to be getting. And it was because I've kept coming to these Monday night meetings, and I've got, Jennifer said it earlier, never met neither one of you. But seeing them walk on that stage, like, man, I was like a little titty baby because I was crying, like seeing you guys walk across that stage. And it was like, it was just amazing. And I don't know about anybody else. Yes, I was getting annoyed because of the buffering. However, thankfully, I'm able to go back the rest of the month and I can rewatch it. There's no buffering at all. But I felt the fire, the electric, the all that through the excitement of everybody there live. I felt that just watching it. And like Jennifer had me like in tears when she was saying what she said. And then sheer Jennifer fashion, here comes all the confetti. And it was like, yes. I was like, that was amazing because even though I may not have been there, because I wasn't a stranger to you guys because of this platform, I was there even though I wasn't. So
Yes.
I'm gonna be there next year. I'm gonna be there next year.
Oh, that touches my heart. That's
I
awesome.
can't wait. We're counting down the days till next year already. We already making plans.
I mean, can we do it every 6 months? Do we have to wait a whole year? What is this about?
Right?
That's what I said. We should do it
Oh.
twice a year.
I
Meet up with
know.
our-
I can tell you, Chicago in December is not a pretty sight.
No.
Well, we just might have to do our own team thing. I mean, who says Pampered Chef has to put it together? The home office, we'll just do our
Right.
own thing. So,
That's right.
We can always do one in December in Florida.
oh,
I'm
With
gonna
Leah.
say Florida sounds good.
sounds good to me.
Hey, y'all, I didn't mention to you guys though, there is tons of new rollouts with Table. Table is going to be the next thing to be really jumping on board with. I know that I had not jumped in yet with my head, head first, but I will be starting into it. They are making things easier. They're making templates easier. They're making content manager and ways to reach out to your customers easier. It is going to be the next generation. We did get awards for innovation for that. It is going to be huge.
And did you, and I missed it because I was between phone and about how Dash training is going to be unlocked now.
Yes,
Yes.
thanks for mentioning that. It was one of the things I was going to forget. Yes. So how many of you have gone into Dash to look up a specific training that you needed and it was locked because you had not reached that level yet? Boom, gone. It is unlocked. You will be able to search any topic you choose and be able to find the training. So that is huge. Thanks, Carol. I totally forgot about that. It was in my notes that I haven't gone back through yet.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. We have a lot more stuff that we're going to cover next Monday on next Monday's call. So make sure you join that. I probably will talk a little bit about Project Broadcast because there's a lot of people that don't understand it, don't know what it is. So we might cover that next week as well. So join us back. But before we go, let's do the giveaway for being on the call. Thanks for hanging out with us all week. This is our all week, all night, whatever. Let me stop the background, choose virtual background.
We had 65 team members at one point on here, you guys. Whoop, whoop.
We did, I know. And I got distracted because my middle daughter she's gone to camp and she just randomly texted me, "I love you, Mama." I'm like, who is this kid and who's taking her hostage? Because that's not my Kindle. So I was thrown off.
Uh-oh, is she homesick? Is she getting
She
homesick?
just left. Somebody must have put her up to it. All right, so we have this cool insulated cooler that has it. I mean, it has the little strap to it. It's pretty big. I mean, you can put all your stuff in there. It has a pocket in the front. All right, let's see. I know I saw a cute little kid running around somewhere to pick a number for me. Jeannie, is your little girl still around? Your granddaughter? Have her pick a number 3 through 60.
While she's doing that, I would just say that little cooler bag is awesome. I take my snacks when I'm on the trip. I just bag, throw it in the car. Done.
29. What'd you say?
29.
29.
29. I got to count. So somebody give another quick tip from conference while I count who's.
I'll just throw in there that yes, we are family.
Oh.
Getting to
Does everybody like my pants from the PC gear?
Yes.
I'm in my PC gear jammies from conference.
I'm going just so I can get stuff like that next year.
Same like me.
Awesome. Okay, number 29 on my attendee count is Jenny. Why do I always mess up your name? Machia? Jenny. How do I say your last name? So I'll know.
Makia.
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 You are the winner. So private message me your address, and this bad boy will get in the mail to you soon as I get my assistant to put it out for you.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
everybody. I'm so excited to see you tonight. I can't wait to see you next week. I went ahead and put up the post for your takeaway from conference, so make sure you put that on there. And if you weren't at conference, if you didn't register, read through it because you'll learn some great stuff on there too. So everybody have a blessed night. I will see you next week.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye, friends.
Good night.
Good night.